guys, it's Friday and it's time for Free App Fridays. It's February 19th, 2021. All right, so it's been a long week and it's time to go through some free apps. So this week I've been on this, I guess, reverb and delay kick. I've been doing a lot of research for my own professional use right now, and I've been really diving into just focusing on really crafting my virtual room for my mixes for instruments or even for vocals, just to create that virtual room with auxiliary sends with delays and reverbs and just different ways to route them and craft it and just be very creative. So in that aspect, I've just been looking at a lot of delays and reverb. So today we got some delays. So the free app for this Friday, February 19th, is gonna be, first of all, a bundle that we have here. And the bundle is from a company, let me get this name right. Where are my notes? All right, so SoundHACK, that's the name of the company, and they have a bundle called Delay Bundle. That's literally what it's called. So it has 4 delays. They got one delay called Bubbler, and most of the interfaces look pretty similar. So we got Bubbler, we have one actually called Delay, we have one called Flipper, which is pretty interesting, and we have one called Pitch Delay. So Pitch Delay is one of the main things that I've been focusing on for my use lately, with certain effects and tricks that I'm trying to do with vocals and how I process vocals, along with designing my virtual room, spatial room with delay and reverb, and just cleverly routing that in interesting and creative ways. So one interesting thing to know is that Flipper actually is just literally just reversing the signal. So every time the signal goes in and it's being delayed, it's being reversed and delayed. So the controls are very simplistic. And pitch delay, like I said, you have the ability to shift the pitch by octaves or by cents, and that's very interesting. You could do some interesting things with that on many creative levels. There's a lot of applications for that. Everything else is pretty straightforward. You got delay, and Bubbler is doing some interesting thing with granular features and how it reproduces your delay, so you can actually modulate and do some weird things with the delayed signal. So that's SoundHACK's delay bundle. The link is in the description for everything as usual. The next up we have is Pitch Delay, which is once again something that I've been researching and looking for. This one is more up my alley for what I've been looking for over the last 10 days or so, because not only is it just a standard pitch delay, it has multiple taps. So right here it gives you 5. I don't think you can add any more. I think it just gives you 5, but that's more than enough for what I need. And I mean, why would you need more than 5 taps? If you need more, just, I guess, add another delay to the chain or add another auxiliary channel with the delay. But basically you have 5 delay taps, which means you can set up 5 different delay throws or bounces, whatever you want to call it. Cool thing with this one is you have the option to shift the pitch, change the pitch of the delay signal, and you want to do the detune low latency. You won't have any extra delay added outside of the delay that you set. So if you have the delay set to 0, it'll be playing exactly the same time. And then you can start moving the delay by milliseconds into seconds. It goes all the way up to what essentially is just about 4 seconds. And everything else is pretty straightforward. You have the pre-delay settings, you have your feedback amount, and down here you have an EQ to kind of I think most likely it's a high pass filter to roll out some frequencies. And you can change, you can actually change the filter type. So it's a filter, guys, it's a filter. And you can change the filter type: low pass, high pass, low shelf, high shelf, bell, and band pass, and a notch. And then you can dial in your settings. So you get 1 point that you can manipulate, and you set the shape that you want. Down here we have mono stereo ping pong mode. If you take it into stereo mode, the settings change from outbound to outbalance, as opposed to when it's in mono mode. It's a panner, left pan, right pan. And ping pong mode, you go back and forth, and you can dial in, I guess, the balance to how far it's ping pong left to right. So, and then everything duplicates. It's the same set of settings for each tab. So you can set one delay setting and pan it to the right on the first tap. Second tap, you can have a totally different delay setting and have it to the left, and you can keep going like that. You have your dry. You can actually take the dry signal out, so you only hear the wet. And I'm figuring this is your wet right here. Yeah, that looks like that's what that is. And you have your overall master volume here, so definitely check that one out. I actually was up late last night using this on some production that I'm working on. So it's pretty cool. The CPU usage is pretty low, and it's a good one to check out. So like I always do on Fridays, I go through some brief news that might be important, and also stop doing that. And also I go through new plugins of the week. I just mentioned them real quickly. The link in the description, the link will be in the description for all the new plugins that launched this week. This is going to be this week and some of last week, because last Friday I had to do this video really quickly because my connection was really bad. I was on the road, so I didn't get to go into news and plugins, new plugins. So I'm gonna do that really quickly right now. Let's get into some quick news. It's nothing crazy. Lost in 70s, which is a piano plugin, free piano plugin. I'll probably feature this on Monday for Free App Mondays. They just did a new update. They added some new sample banks. I'll go into the detail of what that's all about. The interface is now resizable. They have a stereo piano and some other stuff that they added. Stereo tremolo, stereo reverb, a lot more stereo features. So new for this week, like I said, the link is in the description. I don't have images for them, but I will talk about them next week. There's a sound font player called Gotcha. And it's from beatassist.eu. And the cool thing about this one is that it has octave stepper. So we got some step sequencing going on. And there's a trans gate in there, which is very interesting. Usually don't find that on a sound font player. And it has built-in chorus, reverb, and phaser. So once again, that's very cool for a sound font player. What else we got here? There is a filter that came out that I think is pretty cool. Is it a filter? Yeah, it's more like a filter. And I'm always excited when I see stuff like that, because creatively, I know a lot of the things that I would do with it. So there's one called HYESG, and it's a sequence gate, more of a sequence gate. Has a filtery effect to it, but it's a sequence gate, which, you know, you can take like a boring sample or just a boring sustained sound and then really make it very interesting, because the gate is going to give it a lot more rhythm and interest. And there's a lot of LFO features that you can do, so you can drive a lot of the parameters with LFOs, and you can really mold and manipulate how long the gate is and all that interesting stuff. I'll definitely go in depth with that next week and give some audio examples, but this is just a quick rundown of what's new over the last week and a half. So another one, interesting one, is Chorus Gas, or Chorus GAS. It's a very, very, very detailed chorusing effect, and we'll go through that next week also. I think that's it for all the interesting things that release. Oh, there's another one called Flux Mini, and Flux Mini, it's kind of a dynamic plugin. It gives you an envelope, and you can really affect the dynamics of a sound with it, reshape your dynamics, and of course there's a lot you could do with automation and modulation. So definitely we will look into some of that stuff next week and go through it. So I think that's pretty much it. Those were the free apps for this Friday, guys. I want to remind you to check out my series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. I've done 3 parts already. Part 1 was on CPU, Part 2 was on RAM, Part 3 was on hard drive and storage. I will be doing Part 4 before this week ends. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned. But that's coming fast and furious. So check out the link in the description. It has links for the first 3 parts. Check out those videos. It'll give you information about what you need to know and understand about your PC specs and how it relates to music production. If you're looking to improve your performance, you're looking to upgrade, you're looking to buy a new or your first system, these are the things that you need to pay attention to. You gotta kind of understand what's important and what you need to look for so that you get the optimal performance that you need based on the production that you're doing. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, check back on Monday, check over the weekend. I'm gonna drop that part 4 for that series, but Monday I'll be back for more free apps. That's what I do here now, is free app videos to just present you some tools, music tools, that'll help you on your music endeavors and your music adventures. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, you'll see me in the next video.